Hello friends, welcome to our Tuesday lunch chat. I'm so happy to be here catching up on everything hip and knitworthy with you all. If you're new here, and we might have some new friends thanks to the Have a Ball Fall Crawl. My name is Sarah, I'm the owner of Not Another Hat, and every Tuesday I go live here in the shop to update you on all the important good stuff. And then, also just to ramble on a little bit because that's how I roll. So welcome let's talk about yarn. Yeah. There's yarn everywhere. It's fall. It's like boom, boom, boom. Boxes outside, boxes inside, boxes to unpack. But we have a really fun new thing today to show you, a new sample to show you, some new colors of a couple of interesting things. Okay, so let's get started. Where should I start? Let's start first off with this week's new pattern. It's not entirely new. It got a little refresh, but this is the Stripes and Ruffles hat designed by moi. It's really clashing with my striped shirt. I didn't think that through. This is an adorable little, look at the top, adorable little ruffly striped hat. It's available in sizes newborn to 7 years. And Jill knit our gorgeous sample in 29 bridges DK weight mini skeins. They come in the most beautiful colors. She used, and the names I'm not going to get right. Harbor and Enia and Dusk and Chocolate. Something, it's these 4 colors, but their names I can't quite remember. It takes 2 mini skeins each for the color that is here and this, I think the cast on, and then the other 2 colors is 1 mini each for the newborn size. But all of the yardages are listed in the pattern, and that is now on our website. It was not on our website before. It's a pattern I created eons ago for the next thing I'm going to talk about. So go check that out. That's the Stripes and Ruffles hat, and it's perfect for those 29 bridges DK mini skeins. Or if you happen to have some DK stash, it would work out really well. You don't have to use 4 colors. You can stripe as you desire. So either way. But this is how the pattern came to be designed. Also, eons ago, I designed this cute little baby sweater called Bamboozled. It's a little kimono style wrap cardigan. It's got I-cord edging details. And it's so fun when you knit it in 2 colors, like a main color and then a little contrast for the trim. So when I originally designed it, it was in a yarn, get it? It was called Bamboozle. I'm so creative with my pattern names. Oh, naming things is the hardest for me. It's so hard. So the Bamboozled sweater was born, but there was these leftovers that we had to use, and Stripes and Ruffles came to be. So Jill actually knit our sample in garter stitch, which is different than what the pattern calls for, but you could also mix it up sometimes if you wanted to make it in different versions and do it occasionally in garter stitch. So it's great for leftovers. It's great for these mini skeins. Check out the blog post on the Bamboozled cardigan because we have all the details there. This is made, Jill made this beautiful sample in Vintage Baby hand paints. Green apple was her main color. And then she used the Vintage Baby solids for the trim. So there's a ton of colors of the solids and all these different forms of the hand paints. There's this, which is kind of comes out nice and modeled. These 4 colors are kind of like one style they do it in. And then there's also like a really more kind of hand-eye style, like watercolor style that they do that in. And then there's also this fun base white with little speckles. So there's lots of baby hand paint, vintage baby hand paint styles to choose from, and then a ton of colors in the solids that you could use to trim it out with. So, and then you could make a little Stripes and Ruffles hat with your leftovers. Makes a really great baby gift if you've got someone in your life that's going to have a little one. This is a fun one, or maybe just for a little hope chest to put away for the future. Okay, those are the 2 new samples that I have to show you. Quick reminder, Friday's a big day. Marie's going to be here in the store Friday from 2 to 5, signing her brand new book, her 6th book. It's called Knit in One. It is all one skein projects. Oh, how many of us have single skeins that we have been hanging on to because they're too precious, or because we bought them because we couldn't resist them, and then we got home and we're like, what am I going to do with a single skein of this yarn? This is what you're going to do with it right here, this book. So Marie will be in the store. She'll have samples from the book on display. She'll be signing books. So do come on by if you are in the area. You can pre-order a book right now on our website. We'll have it ready here for you to pick up and get signed by the author herself. We're so lucky she lives in Oregon and can come and visit us. Truly. So check that out. There is more info on the website if you want to get more of the details. We'll have a little bit of light snacks and beverages for everybody who turns out. So there is another, Carol, did you just say I need a grandchild? Surely you must be mistaken. That must have been for somebody else. I see this comment that says you need a grandchild, and it makes my heart go, oh. No, not yet. It's got to be a comment for somebody else. This is another book I wanted to make sure everybody saw. In fact, I almost was going to take one for myself, but I'll wait and get one on the next round. This is the Tunisian Crochet Stitch Dictionary. So y'all know we've been all in on the Tunisian crochet because we did Tony Lipsy's Nightfall Cowl. And I'm so taken with this as a technique. This is a stitch dictionary with all the different kinds of textures and patterns that you can create using Tunisian crochet. Amazing. I just peeked at it and already I just want to go home and like pour over it. I'll let somebody order it here first before I take the last remaining copy. I know someone who can get some more. That bookstore of ours is pretty awesome. By the way, if you didn't know, and I haven't probably talked about it in a while, Waukoma Books is the most fantabulous small town bookstore that a small town could ever ask for. And I'm happen to be friends with the owners, Jenny and Mir Cohen. They provide all of the books for our store. So we don't actually stock the books. They provide all of them, and they order all of the latest titles, and they bring them straight down to the store, and it's amazing. They get way better terms as bookstore owners than I would do as a yarn shop owner. And so they're able to just keep us well stocked with all of the books. They can get stuff in almost overnight, if not for sure like in 2 days, unless it's out of print. But it's just a really amazing resource and such a great collaboration for our 2 small businesses here in this little town. So yes, if you ever need a book, we are your place to go, but by we, I mean it's Waukoma. So you can also go to Waukoma and ask them for it. It's the same thing. Anyway, I just thought I would share that because it's always fun to share about small town collaborations, I think. And it just helps remind you that, like, we really are just little businesses. Just little me and little Waukoma, just doing our best. Okay. Now we move on to the new colors portion of today's programming, where I share some new colors in yarns and in one of our favorite tools. Okay. Glamorous glitter. Oh, just seeing these together. They have 3 new colors. Lavender, ivy, and berry, I believe, are the names. And I know it's really hard to get glitter to show. I think it's kind of showing. Oh, it's really showing in the berry. So this is our favorite silk mohair blend. It's kind of like Berroco Ariel, Rowan Kid K's, that ilk of yarns, but it has a little subtle sparkle. Just elevates your projects that you hold this in to the next level, right? Just a little So these 3 new colors, I could not resist getting them in the minute I saw that they were coming out. This lavender is definitely kind of on the steely side. So if you're thinking it looks kind of cool and gray, it definitely is. Beautiful sagey ivy here. And then this, of course, berry color is a little bit on the warmer side of pink. I just think they're so beautiful, all 3 of them. So if you're a fan of that glitter mohair, check it out. Okay, I'm super stoked about this because this is a product that we've carried for a long time, and many of you probably own at least one, and it's only ever come in one color. Cha-ching, somebody just ordered something. And it's fine. It doesn't matter what color it is. It's just this very utilitarian thing that we love. And are you sick of me being vague about what this thing is? Okay, it is the Lumos Light, and it is now available in 5 colors. Well, 4 beyond the white that it always came in. So if you've ever thought maybe you need another one for a different part of your house, maybe for the car, camping bag, this is your excuse right now to get another one, because now there is purple. And I'm going to show you all of them. For all you very serious knitters out there, black. Those are for the goths. Oh, the cord's even black. That's so cute. And I think I brought white over, although I don't know why. White is white. It's white. Turquoise. I think they're calling this blue. I guess it is pretty blue. Beautiful. And come on. Pink. So here you have it. I know I'm going to have one, probably blue. Who am I even? Blue is so not my color. Blue has never been my color. I have moved into the blue phase. I was always a pink girl, pink preference person, like intense pink. No, sometimes lighter pink. Anyway, I mean, if you've been in the store, the walls are pink. And then reds, I was all about all the reds, making all my sweaters in reds. And then I've got, yes, Carol Oster, you can only buy these empty. Yes, that's a little inside joke about maybe when we shipped an empty Lumos box to her. No big deal. Luckily, the light was found and we were able to get her. We don't tend to ship empty boxes. It's just one of those very rare things that can happen. But check it out. Get yourself a Lumos Light. Maybe you're going to put it on your Christmas list, because if you don't have one, oh my gosh, I just didn't even think about that. People might not have one. These are incredible. The charge lasts forever. If you've had one of the cheap knockoffs made from China, you don't even know how good these lights are. They're bendable. You can position them. There is cool, warm, and bright, or like daylight. So there's 3 different kind of light settings, which you might not think is necessary. But when you're knitting in a low lit room, watching a certain, like watching TV where there's like a blue cast and your yarn is a certain color, changing those little cool, warm, and daylight settings actually makes a big difference. So it's just really, really great. These lights are. I have probably only charged it, I would say, 4 times in the last year. I mean, I definitely use it more in fall and winter when the light gets lower and goes away earlier, but I take it on road trips. I take it when I travel, because I tend to wake up before other people, and then I can like knit without disturbing people. So anyways, they're amazing. If you don't have one, for sure get one. But if you already have one, you probably need 2. Just saying. So yes, the Lumos lights. Okay. Sorry. Let me just check the comments. Okay, I think we're all good. I have one more thing to show you, and it's very important. There is a limited edition holiday kit that has just arrived, and it's going to go really fast. I'm not even going to take one for myself. I mean, unless it's January and it hasn't sold, then I'll take one. But I don't think that's likely. Meet the Entramado hat and cowl kit. Oh, so beautiful. This is a collaboration by Rico and Blue Sky. It's $85 or something along those lines. And you get the pattern for the Entramado hat and cowl. So cute. So cute. And a skein of Prairie from Blue Sky. This is the brushed yarn that's made with Surrey alpaca and Wakaya alpaca. So it's all alpaca, but it's 2 different kinds. So this is your kind of your main color. And then, this is so not another hat. I wish you guys could just like, you might be able to tell. This is our palette right here. 3 skeins of Caprino from Malabrigo. This is the wool cashmere. It's 80%? Yeah, 80% superfine merino, 20% cashmere. You know this feels like a dream, right? In these 3 beautiful colors, and then your main color is the brushed alpaca. So check this out. Every year they're doing a limited edition kit. We didn't get last year's. I didn't like it. Shh, don't tell anybody. This one I knew was beautiful. But they're only here while they're here, and then that's it. They only made a limited amount. So this is now on our website along with all the other goodies that we just talked about. What else do I need to tell you? Oh, we have a fun crochet class coming up, but it's not listed yet on the website. So I don't want to like lead you on. I'll talk about it when it's available. I'm sure there's a million things. My brain's kind of mushy. We took our youngest to college on Friday. It's great. It's an exciting thing. It's always fun to see your kids launch. But it's very quiet in our house. And I feel a little discombobulated. So I'm getting back in the game. You guys will have to help me. I've kind of lost my knitting mojo. So if someone knows where they last saw it, where I left it, please send me a message. I am looking for it actively. I might have found it with a new sweater cast on that I have no business casting on. If I do, though, I'll let you know about that next week. Okay, friends. So I'm going to let you go, but I'm going to just drop this little tidbit here. I know some of you in Knit Camp have already heard, but my friend Marie isn't coming just to do a book signing. She is also coming for us to start recording a few episodes of our new podcast. That's right. Marie and I are doing a podcast together, and I'm super excited about it. So stay tuned. That's all I got. I can't give you any more details. All right, everybody. I will see you back here next week, same time, same place, and we'll talk about some more yarny goodness. I hope you have a wonderful week. Stitch for joy. It's a knit along we're doing in the club, but it bears repeating to everyone. That is one of the things we can do right now to actively help ourselves feel better during these crazy ass times that we are living in. So pick up your needles or your hook, and as you make those stitches, think about the joy that what we have chosen to do brings to us, and how we can let that infuse us and take it out into the broader world. Because if there's more joy getting out there, I have to believe it can override the negativity. Yeah? Okay. I love everybody. I'll see you next week. Ciao.